No weed vibe, no wine vibe, just good vibe. You feel me?
Oh, yo, welcome back once more to Live at its Peak this week. And it's your boy George again. And yeah, like before we get into the deep stuff as normal, we always have to talk about music. Yeah, we have to chill, we have to relax a little bit. But before I talk about music, actually, let me tell you how my week went. Yeah, yo, it's been tough, man. It's been actually tough. Cause like, I don't really want to talk about this, but yeah, I'm just gonna talk about it. Yeah, cause yo, I got out here talking about like how to open up and stuff. But look, that thing is actually hard. It's complicated. But yeah, let's not talk about that. Yeah. So yeah, I go to school, I work, and yo, it's actually insane because it's like out of the 24 hours I get in a day, I probably sleep like 4 to 5 hours. And the crazy thing is like how that happens, and then I'll wake up the next morning like nothing ever happened. And it starts hitting like around the end of the week. Yo, it's different. Like this week that just passed, I felt like just like it was all like it was cracking, like I could feel it was cracking. Like the whole thing was just so complicated. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna talk about music right now. And yeah, my music right now, the one I've been on, well, it's not the one that I've really been on, but yeah, let me just real talk about like, yeah, it's my boy's song actually. He just released it lately. Like, not like I've been on it, but yeah, it actually hits. I don't want to say I relate that way. Nah, a lot of people relate to it. Though. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me try to see if I can play it out. Yeah, yeah. Let me just try it out real quick. Yeah, I don't know if people can hear that. It sounds so good though. Not gonna lie.
Got my tattoos on your kiss. I know mine to time my list. Baby, I could run your race. No need to hide my face. Girl, tell me where I know no.
I'll just fast forward to the chorus though.
Tell me where. When the sun goes down, girl, I wanna be by you and only you. I'm overthinking to let you. What if I'm not with you? And I don't know how. Girl, I want it for your corner.
Alright, yeah. That's it. You're gonna listen to it, man. It's called Delilah by Ian and Birdie AM. It's actually a banger. Yeah, let's stop this right now. Yeah, let's talk about real stuff. Yeah, and yeah, the lyric I've been on lately actually is the one by Dave. I don't know if many people will know it, but it's the song. What's the title again? Let me remember real quick. It's "We're All Alone in This Together." It's actually one of his most recent albums, and it's like the first song on the album. There's a part of the song that says, "We all took the wrong turns in different streets, and we all cried the same tears on different cheeks." You know how hard that is. Like that's like wild. Like we all cried the same tears on different cheeks. Well, what I picked from that is like, yo, we all go through stuff. Yeah, we all go through like a lot of stuff, and I feel like what I'm gonna pull from that is like, don't be quick to like judge what happens in like, somebody's gonna pull up to you and tell you like what they've been through and what they've gone through, and you're just gonna, like, like it says, we're all crying the same tears on different cheeks, bro. Don't judge, man. Don't judge. Just try to understand. Yeah, just try to understand. Okay, like I'm gonna use a quick example. Yeah, a quick example. Like I was on a call with my boys lately. Yeah, we call ourselves the three wise men. I was on a call with my boys lately, and we're just yapping. Yeah, because we don't have time to talk that much because we talk like very randomly because we all like busy with work and school and all that and all activities and all. So we got together and we're like, yeah, let's try, let's update each other on what we've been like doing because we try call it list once a week, like at the end of the week. So we can give ourselves a rundown of our week and what's been happening in our lives and everything. It's kind of like our own therapy session, where we get to confess and also like, just spit out raw crap that's been going on lately. And we're just talking about our different situations. And then what happens normally is like we take turns, yeah, like we pick a topic and okay, this guy, how school, for example, and he talks about school, then I talk about school, then the last person talk about school, then maybe we pick like probably sports. Well, that's not what we're talking about, but I'm just giving random topics that people talk about, yeah, like as friends and everything. So we'll talk. And you know, when the first person goes, yeah, whoever takes the courage to go first and talks about probably something that happened, let's say something bad, you know, it's easy for you to be like, I'm just, bro, why did you do that? You know, like that's messed up, you know. And then at the end of the day, like we're taking turns. Yeah, next person goes, and you know we'll take turns and everything, and then probably gets to me at the end of the day, and all three of us we've said stuff that we've done, probably completely different stuff, but in the same situation. By the end of the day, you know, it's like it's completely different scenarios. But that's when we clock now. We realize like, yo, when this guy was talking, nah, I wasn't feeling it. Cause not like I wasn't feeling it, but I was like, you know, I was trying to figure out why he did what he did, and be like, nah, I wouldn't do that. By the end of the day, we realized like, nah, we all have like different, you know, like we might have the same situations and everything. It might be like, okay, what can I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about right now, but like I don't know an example to pick a good one. But yeah, it will probably make sense. But like when you have like different situations, they might be similar, you know, like same example and everything, but the scenarios might be completely different. Like the viewpoint is completely different. Like where he's sitting from. For example, I mean, let me just say like a typical example of what normally happens. Yeah, it's normally like people, you know, like people that are dating and everything. And you know, like typically when friends get together, you know, there's always that part of that life that, you know, you're always gonna talk about, you know. And when you talk about it, it's gonna be like, okay, this one person is doing good, probably this person is not doing absolutely good. You're like, bro, why are you doing this? You know. But anyways, I'm just gonna go straight and talk about what exactly made us get into that part of the conversation, why we started talking about stuff like that. You get, because it was like, are you know, because we're talking about, so I'm not gonna say what we're talking about exactly, but you'd feel it, because at the end of the day, the question that we asked ourselves, yeah, is like, are you doing it because you're happy, or you're doing it because you're obligated to do it? You know what I'm saying? And it applies to, I feel like it applies to like different parts of life, yeah, like anything you could be doing. But the most, like, you know, most common situation is like, it's with people, like the people you have in your lives here. Do you feel like you keep people in your lives because they make you happy? You know, like it's worth having them around, or you keep people in your lives because you feel like you're obligated, like you owe someone to anybody? Nah. Well, personally for me, well, before I get into conclusion, actually, we all talked about it. Yeah, we batted around it, and you know, we gave ourselves like, you know, different situations of how it's been so far with whosoever. You know, we talked about it. We yapped quite a lot about it, and the most interesting part is while we're getting to talk about it, we're all laughing at each other. Bear in mind, we're all laughing. We're making fun of each other. But yo, on a serious note, let me just tell you right now, you have somebody in your life who you like, the person, you don't see the reason there, but you just feel, you just feel obliged to have them, to take them out, kick them out, kick them out. Because I've gotten to the point where, nah, I don't have the time for all the drama, you know. Like the unnecessary drama, let me put it that way. Unnecessary drama, like drama that's not worth it. Drama that's not in the long run, you get. That's not worth it in the long run. Because like at the end of the day, bro, we're all out here to look for what we actually want to be. You know, most of us actually have like idea of what we see ourselves in 5 years. But those who don't have that in mind, well, I mean, mine's not yet clear. I'm not saying mine is clear, but like just generally speaking, not everyone does. But like, you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you're wasting your time and, bro, somebody who doesn't even have a clue, like who doesn't even have you. This sounds disappointing, but yeah, like, okay, it's supposed to be a sad situation. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's quite funny though. Because you know how in somebody's, you can see it, you know, it's easy. You can see it like when somebody has you in their plans, let me just put for the next 2 years, you can tell. And you'd find yourself like the different situations out here where people would be like, yo, okay, this person, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, all that. And dude, they don't even see you in their lives within the week, dog. And most of the time it's you find that situation in like friendships and all that. You find people keeping a lot of hypocritical friendships out here in the name of like, oh, yeah, we've been friends for time, so yeah, whatever he does or whatever she does, yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, so like, okay, let me speak for myself. There are people with whom I don't talk with, and it's not because we have any issues or anything, just because you've grown apart, not in a bad way, but it gets to that point where it's like this person doesn't bring any addition to you anymore. And there's some people who get, it's actually a thing. It's actually a thing. There's some people who feel like they have to keep certain friendships in order to, true, they're genuine friendships that have to, that you'll keep. And those are the ones that you wouldn't need any struggle for. They're just gonna come. Like the people you call right now, they'll pick up. Yo, I'm in this. They'll pick up. They'll bring a solution. You talk. But they're the ones where it's not bearing no fruit no more, dog. Like, let go. And that brings me to the part of actually letting go, because probably some things have happened. Like we've had beef and all that. We've argued and everything. And at the end of the day, yeah, we talk our problems out and everything. But just the fact that I didn't tell you how I felt exactly, I didn't talk to you about it, it keeps that other side of me that you don't know. Because on the other hand, you feel like, nah, everything is chill, everything is easy. But just the fact that I don't open up about it, you just feel like you owe this person something. Or, sorry, the other way around. That person owes you something more like an apology. But it's like, dude, this person can apologize for something he doesn't know about. And most of the times, it's like when something happens between two people and one person, it's all about point of view. Like I said, it's all about point of view. So I'm just going to tell you where I stand exactly in this, in this whole dynamic, in this whole battle. Because it's like, okay, do you choose to be happy or you feel like you're forced? You get, well, for me personally, I'll go happiness all the way. I'll just pick a real quick example, yeah? Because it's like, okay, I was talking to a friend, and, then I realized, like, bro, being happy is actually a choice. Yeah. Because all this while, let me just go straight to the point. Because, you can be around someone for years and years and years, and there's still that amount of satisfaction you're not going to get out of that friendship you get. And then there's this person that comes in and has just been there for like, I don't know how long, probably way, way, way less than many other people. And then you learn a lot within whatever you guys have, and it goes such a long way. Because it's like, okay, this is what I actually got out of it. Yeah, because like I said, I was talking to a friend, this is what I got out of it. By the time you'll find the balance, like you find the balance, because it's not just about being happy. There's a lot that adds up in order to bring out that happiness. Because it's not just, you're not just going to be happy, just, it doesn't just come out. There's a lot of things that you have to go through. Bro, there's ups and downs and all this. There's a lot of ups and there's a lot of stuff that happens behind. Because it's not just always berries and berries all the time. It's the dark days, yeah. So like I realized, in order for you to get to that happiness part, you first need to be able to have the balance between each other though. Because it's hard. And in order for you to find that balance, because look, at the end of the day, you guys could be completely different humans. Like completely different. You like completely different things. You don't need to have everything in common. You might have a majority of the things in common and only one thing in common, which could be like the music you all listen to, like the most basic thing. But you have more and more things that are like you don't have in common. But at the end of the day, if you find the balance, okay, this person, it's quite simple. Yeah. Let me put it this way. I don't like being spoken to in a certain way. Why would you speak to me? Like just the basics, the small things. And those are the small things that help to find that balance in whatever you all have. And it's also not about Because if you find yourself in a situation where you ever have to put yourself in doubt to ask if you are happy, then it's not it. Because there's sometimes you could be for years and years, days and days, and it just feels like it's dark all the way through. But there's some people that could come into your lives and actually have a huge impact just in one day. It's wild. It's crazy. I mean, there was a time I would be like, nah, that's cap. That can't happen. But it actually is true. And it starts feeling, it starts feeling empty. It starts feeling empty when that person ain't there. But before that, that's not how you feel. Because before whatever happens, you're like, nah, I'm hard I'm hard. And the funny thing with guys are so slow. They're not going to catch the slightest hints. They're not going to, you could tell a guy something, like you tell him the whole story, you put all the hints, lie down in front of him on the table. Man is not going to catch no one. It's going to be like, yo, what are you talking about? Okay, why is this person mad? Why is this person mad? You all see what I'm trying to go to, yeah? Between that conflict between like a guy and a shorty and a girl, it's like he never gets it. He never gets it. It's clear, it's right written in front of him. But look, guys are so slow. It takes time. I mean, it might look like some dudes don't care. And there's something I talked about with my boys as well, yeah. 3 wise men. Something I talked about with them, because it's like, okay, because you like ask yourself random questions. You're like, okay, why do they get mad? You don't get why they're mad, But there's actually a reason. All you have to do is just put yourself in people's shoes, and then you're going to figure out that people actually do make a lot of sacrifices in order to put themselves in those situations. Because it's like, yes, you are happy, but the other person on the other hand of are they happy? Or are you making them feel like they're forced to be there? Because it's not only you making that decision, it's a two-way street, yeah? People choose to do that. People choose to frustrate each other. But, listen, if you ever find yourself in that situation, I repeat, I reckon not to entertain such. Okay, let me not say I'm speaking out of experience here, but yeah, a lot has happened. People have done stuff to people, not like they wanted to, but it's something we always tell ourselves, yeah, me and my boys, like, if it's yours, it is yours. There's no opportunity that's going to come your way that's not yours. Like if it's meant to be yours and it's in your way, then it's going to stay. Someone is in your life and they're meant to stay in your life, they're going to stay. If they're meant to leave, they're going to leave. Things happen for a reason. So, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're consistently, when I mean consistent, not like, because people find it easy to but to mix up these two things, the consistency of something being bad or somebody doing something bad and bad days. Okay, let me explain that proper. So there's times, there's a difference. This is the first scenario. You tell somebody you don't like this, and they keep on doing it. You tell them, okay, why, I don't like this, they do it. I don't like this, they do it. I don't like this, they do it. That one, because I'll just quickly go, yeah. First time is a mistake. Second time is a choice. I mean, that could go both ways. Like, I'll go as hard on that on myself. If I did it the second time, it was a choice. I'm not saying I did it because I'm a bad person or I intended to harm the other person, but it was a simple choice. But on the other hand, the second scenario I have is when there's actually bad days, there's actually, because it's not going to be berries, like I said, it's not always going to be just berries, like, just the nice part. There's always going to be rainy days where it feels like, bro, whatever you all have been on, it's not it. There's going to be that days. But those are the days that actually pull up to build longer, happier days, you get. Because it's not like one day where there's going to be issues and then you're going to be like, nah, I'm not happy here. I feel, that's messed up. Just put yourself in the other person's shoes, because, they're putting bare sacrifices on the table, man. Bare sacrifices. And you're all on like, nah. There's no how it's meant to be like, nah, I wasn't planned to be. Dude, everything doesn't have to go the way it was planned. But don't just mix that up with sacrificing your happiness all the time for just because, I'll choose happiness every single day. And there's the impact because people go through a lot. Somebody could come in and, it'll make you feel happy, like bro, you're gonna feel the amount of attention you get it probably in one day is gonna be like hella. You're gonna be like, nah, where's this coming from? But yo, trust, there's two sides of things, and you should never have to feel forced to be somewhere because people do go through a lot of that. And then at the end of the day, they start feeling like, nah, if I leave, I'm going to be judged like this. If I leave, I'm going to be judged like this. But I'm telling you out of experience right now, when you hurt for so long, you carry it on to the next place you're going to, bro. The faster, the better. You get. Did I just say I said it? that was an out of experience. Yeah, let me not put it that way. But yeah, you turn to carry it on to the next place, wherever you're going to. And you all know what I'm talking about when I say wherever you're going to, the next person you're meeting, you're going to carry that pain into that. And that's not how it's meant to be, though. Try to turn those dark days into positivity, like learn from them. Because it's not because I told you I don't like this that I said that, or that it means that I don't want you to do, I might say, okay, I don't like this, but that doesn't mean, bro, y'all will figure it out with each other, man. just sometimes it's going to be like, okay, this happened. Oh, and the guy's going to be like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done this, And guys could be clumsy. I myself, I find it hard to take stuff seriously, yo. It's a problem. It's an actual problem. Not like I'm not taking the person seriously, but like, I just don't find anger it's not because you're angry that I'm gonna be all, angry as well and be like, oh okay, Right. I just think, well, in my mind, in my hypothetical mind, which I've turned into like, real life. I just feel like just keeping a smile on everything just helps to cope. And I don't think it's a good thing. Because at the end of the day, even when it's so hard to catch, it's so hard to catch me mad or make me mad because, somebody can do something to me right now. Like yesterday, and I said I was on the call with my friends, the three wise men. We're talking and, I got to my part of the story and I said how I felt, yeah? And these guys went like, yo, they were laughing, bro. We made fun of each other and everything. And this is me, like, I'm trying to act like I'm so mad. Well, I was actually mad, but I'm trying to act like I'm mad. But we've known each other for so long that it becomes, we take our bad experiences as a learning process. It's like, we laugh about it. Then at the end of the day, we're like, okay, on a serious note, this has happened to you. This is like the third time this is happening to you. Why do you keep on doing it? You dig? And the next person talks, okay. And we're like, all right, but dude, you've tried it this time, so you know how you're going to go about it next time. It's simple. And it goes on the same way with how people view different situations and how they bring out the problems, Because if I have a problem with you and you did something that I didn't really appreciate or like, it doesn't, I'll just tell you like, okay, dude, you did this and I didn't like it. So next time, please, do this. Then that person doesn't do it anymore because it doesn't make sense for you to be mad at someone. One, they don't even know why you're mad at them. Two, you're mad at yourself because this guy is busy, or this guy or lady or whosoever is busy living their best life. They don't, you keep a lot in that at the end of the day, it's just so everywhere. And guess who's on the losing end of it's you who's, because this person is living their life out there and you're here and this person is like they're living in your head rent free. You want to do anything and it's just them in your head. You want to just there's always an easy way out, but true, like I said, no judging. People have different situations and different scenarios and choose to exit them in various different ways, which is absolutely fine with me. You get. but I'll still stand on my grounds actually. And I'm gonna tell you, if it doesn't make you happy, you're not obliged, you're not obligated to be there. If it doesn't make you happy, it's not it. When it's yours, it is yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, that'll be it. And peace out. Thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.